Hello everyone, Jorge Huertas once again with all of you. Today I'm going to show you what is and how to develop a project in graphic orientation. This video is also available in Spanish. Well, when we talk about graphic orientation, we're really talking about a communication system. It got the following characteristics: allows you to visually guide the movement and a distribution of a person in a specific place. Could be an airport, public transportation, shopping centers, office, or whatever you can think. Always visually use the branding of the business organization is extremely important, which means just not the logo, by the color, typography, and graphic line. A graphically oriented project can use any type of input with any outside of the place guide. The people who are in the place are extremely important, and all the different components, walls, ceilings, and everything. Any graphically oriented project must have a design thinking principle, which is user-centered design, and you can use it with any kind of agile methodology. Okay, so when we talk about graphic orientation, we're really talking about signage, but the difference between signage and graphic orientation is that you always have to have the branding. Branding is the most important asset that you need for develop a graphic orientation project. So before I start explaining this, if you like our content, if you like what we do, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us a lot. Turn on the bell, give us a like, comment, share, or whatever, because that's really helpful. And like I was telling you, when you are going to start developing a graphic orientation project, the first thing that you need to know is the branding. I mean, which is the brand that is going to be on the place. You need to have the guideline book. It's extremely important to know all the different components that you have over there. You need to know everything, the proper uses and everything like that. And the second thing is the place. The place is extremely important. It's not the same to develop a graphic orientation project for a transportation system that for a office is way different. So you need to know the place, and not, and of course, when you know the place, you need to have all the blueprints. Blueprints are extremely important. If you don't have that, you cannot develop the project, because you need to know all the measurement, you need to know all the different lighting, all the different spot, and how to focus on that. Of course, when you have that information, the three first points are extremely important, because you are collecting information. But when you have all of that, you can start designing, and you can start making sketches and possible proposals for all of that. So the design is extremely important. And then when you decide all the different proposals, of course, you have to involve your customer, and they will have to accept. You have to show different kind of models, different kind of elements. And when they accept the proposals, you have to go to production. So of course, you already have all the blueprints of all the materials, all of that. And of course, the final part is the installation. The installation is extremely important, because you could have a really good proposal, a really good project, but if you report it too high or too low, it could be an inconvenience. There are different ways that you can show and you can understand. You could have a totem, you can have a specific stop trafficking. It really depends of the place and the needs of communications that they have. You can have different things. Here I have some different kind of sketches. Everything, it doesn't have to be monolithic. You can use the walls, you can use the doors, you can paint, you can be very creative. Of course, you need to work your cultural, your visual culture in all of these, because the good ideas will not come all of a sudden. You have to cultivate all the different components and all the different ideas and what you want to show in your proposal. So here are a couple of things that you need to know. The measurement is extremely important, and that's very very important because it's not the same if it's for a park, that is for a closed place, or for a different kind of stuff. The materials are really important. You have to try, you have to prototype a lot. You know that in design thinking, we need to prototype a lot. We need to ideate a different kind of stuff and try it, of course, with the user, and know how the response is to that. The installation process is extremely important because, like I was telling you before, if you have a really good proposal, but it doesn't fit in the needs of what we are working on, it's a big deal. The precautions are very important as well, because you need to be aware of what's going on. This is a place for kids, this is a place for elderly people. It's very important. So the proposal have to be aware of the needs of communication of the people that is working on that, but of course it need to use the branding. That is extremely important. And also you can be very creative. You can use technology, you can use holograms, you can use virtual reality, LEDs, whatever you think you can use, and work with the purpose of that. It could be really helpful. And for a project that of this type works very, very well, if you are working with the user-centered design principle, that's extremely helpful because it really allowed you to understand better the content. Thank you so much. I hope this video was a big help for your education. Please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us a lot. Follow us on social media. Our Udemy courses are already available. So if you want to join, you are more than welcome. In the description of this video, you can find the link. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.